guys. Okay, well, I'm back. This is only my second video. This channel is still very new. We're gonna be continuing the album lyric reading type of stuff that I've been doing. Like in my last video for Lady Gaga's Chromatica. This whole channel is not gonna be just album lyric reading, but I don't know, I just felt like I really wanted to do this new album, this new Taylor Swift album, because like it just released. It was a super surprise album. I already listened to the whole album. I just didn't really get into the lyrics too deeply. So I guess I'm just gonna do that now, and I brought gum. So this is gonna be like another gum chewy, another like talking whispery kind of video again. But like I said, I'm not gonna be doing this all the time. I mean, okay, enough of like, at the beginning, let's just get right into the video, I guess. Also, by the way, the lyrics for me are kind of off screen, so I'm just gonna be reading them this way. Here we go. I'm doing good. I'm on some new. Been saying yes instead of no. I thought I saw you at the bus stop. I didn't though. I hit the ground running each night. I hit the Sunday matinee. You know, the greatest films of all time were never made. I guess you never know. Never know. And if you wanted me, you really should have showed. And if you ever bleed, you're never gonna grow. And it's alright now. But we were something. Don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool. And if my wishes came true, it would have been you. In my defense, I have none, for never leaving well enough alone. But it would have been fun, if you would have been the one. I had this dream, you're doing cool. Having adventures on your own. You meet some woman on the internet and take her home. We never painted it by the numbers, baby. But we were making it count. You know, the greatest loves of all time are over now. I persist and resist the temptation to ask you if one thing had been different, would everything be different today? Okay, cool. So that was the first song. And now moving on to Cardigan. Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you, dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a streetlight. I know you. And under my sweatshirt, baby, kiss it better. Oh, Rihanna. And when it felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend into all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. To kiss in cars and downtown bars was all we needed. You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo. Kiss, I knew you'd haunt all of my what ifs. The smell of smoke would hang around this long, 'cause I knew everything when I was young. Knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired, and you'd be standing in front of my porch light. And I knew you'd come back to me, you'd come back to me, and you'd come back to me, and you'd come back. Honestly, like, Taylor has always been like such a bop with her lyrics, like, I swear. The last great American dynasty. Here we go. Rebecca rode up on the afternoon train. It was sunny. Her salt box house on the coast toast took her mind off St. Louis. Bill was the heir to the Standard Oil name and money. And the town said, how did a middle-class divorcee do it? The wedding was charming, if a little, gosh, watch. There's only so far new money goes. They picked out a home and called it Holiday House. Their parties were tasteful, if a little loud. The doctor had told them to settle down. It must have been her fault his heart gave out. And they said, oh, okay, I'm getting this. There goes the last great American dynasty. Who knows if she never showed up? What could have been? There goes the maddest woman this town has ever seen. She had a marvelous time ruining everything. Rebecca gave up on the Rhode Island, said forever. Flew in all her pack friends from the city, filled the pool with the champagne and swam with the big names, and blew through the money on the boys and the ballet, and losing on card game bets with Dolly. And they say she was seen on occasion, pacing the rocks, staring out to the midnight sea, and in a feud with her neighbor, she stole his dog and dyed it key lime green. 50 years is a long time. Holiday House sat quietly on the beach, free of women with madness, their men and bad habits, and then it was bought by me. I had a marvelous time ruining everything. A marvelous time ruining everything. A marvelous time. I had a marvelous time. Don't you just love that word? Marvelous. But that was pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I did not get that the first time listening to the song. Honestly, like my favorite song of the whole album right now. Exile. It's so good, honestly. If y'all haven't heard it, you should go listen to it. Here we go. I can see you standing, honey, with his arms around your body, laughing, but the joke's not funny at all. And it took you 5 whole minutes to pack us up and leave me with it, holding all this love out there in the hall. I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore, so what am I defending now? You are my town, now I'm an exile seeing you out. I think I've seen this film before. I can see you staring, honey, like he's just your understudy. Like you'd get your knuckles bloody from me. Second, third, 100th chances, balancing on breaking branches. Those eyes add insult to injury. So step right out, there is no amount of crying I can do for you. All this time, we always walked a very thin line. You didn't even hear me out. You never gave a warning sign. I gave so many signs. All this time, I never learned to read your mind. Never learned to read your mind. I couldn't turn things around. You never turned things around. 'Cause you never gave a warning sign. I gave so many signs. I love when she does that in songs. When she does the whole like back and forth type of thing. So many signs. So many signs. You didn't even see the signs. So step right out. There is no amount of crying I can do for you. All this time we always walked a very thin line. You didn't even hear me out. Didn't even hear me out. You never gave a warning sign. I gave you so many. All this time, I never learned to read your mind. Never learned to read my mind. I couldn't turn things around. You never turned things around. 'Cause you never gave a warning sign. I gave so many signs. You never gave a warning sign all this time. So many signs. I never learned to read your mind. So many signs. I couldn't turn things around. I couldn't turn things around. 'Cause you never gave a warning sign. You never gave a warning sign. You never gave a warning sign. That song's a pop, honestly, like I swear. It's so good. Cool. Okay, my tears ricochet. We gather here, we line up, weeping in a sunlit room. And if I'm on fire, you'll be made of ashes too. Even on my worst today, did I ever deserve, babe, all the hell you gave me? 'Cause I loved you. I swear I loved you. Till my dying day. I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, and you're the hero flying around saving a face. gather stones, never knowing what they'll mean. Some to throw, some to make a diamond ring. You know, I didn't want to have to haunt you, but what a ghostly scene. You wear the same jewels that I gave you as you bury me. And I can go anywhere I want, just not home. And I can aim for my heart, go for blood, but you would still miss me in your bones. And I still talk to you when I'm screaming at the sky. And when you can't sleep at night, you hear my stolen lullabies. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I love that. I didn't have it in myself to go with grace, and so the battleships will sink beneath the waves. You had to kill me, but it killed you just the same. Cursing my name, wishing I stayed, you turned into your worst fears, and you're tossing out blame, drunk on this pain. Crossing out the good years, and you're cursing my name. Wish I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet. I like that word. That sounds French. Is it? I don't know. Okay. Mirror ball. I want you to know I'm a mirror ball. I'll show you every version of yourself tonight. I'll get you out on the floor, shimmering beautiful. And when I break, it's in a million pieces. Hush when no one is around, my dear. You'll find me on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels. Love, shining just for you. Hush, I know they said the end is near, but I'm still on my tallest tiptoes, spinning in my highest heels. Love, shining just for you. I want you to know I'm a mirror ball. I can change everything about me to fit in. You're not like the regulars, the masquerade, or revealers, drunk as they watch my shattered edges glisten, and they called off the circus, burned the disco down. When they sent home the horses and the rodeo clowns, I'm still on the tightrope. I'm still trying everything to get you laughing at me. I'm still a believer, but I don't know why. I've never been a natural. All I do is try. I'm still on the trapeze. I'm still trying everything to keep you looking at me because I'm a mirror ball. I'm a mirror ball. I'll show you every version of yourself tonight. Okay, going to 7. Please picture me in the trees. I hit my peak at 7. Feet in the swing over the creek. I was too scared to jump in, but I was high in the sky with Pennsylvania under me. Are there still beautiful things? Sweet tea in the summer, cross your heart, won't tell no other. And though I can't recall your face, I still got love for you. Your braids, like a pattern, love you to the moon and to Saturn. Passed down like folk songs, the love lasts so long. And I've been meaning to tell you, I think your house is haunted. Your dad is always mad, and that must be why. And I think you should come live with me, and we can be pirates. Then you won't have to cry or hide in the closet. And just like a folk song, our love will be passed on. That closet lyric. Please picture me in the weeds before I learned civility. I used to scream ferociously anytime I wanted. Sweet tea in the summer, cross my heart, it won't tell no other. And though I can't recall your face, I still got love for you. Pack your dolls and a sweater, we'll move to India forever. Pass it down like folk songs, our love lasts so long. This is kinda cool with my little lake. These things in the back, little balloons. I like that, it kinda goes with the album, I wasn't even thinking that. Okay, going on to August. Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more. Whispers or are you sure? Never have I ever before. But I can see us lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time. 'Cause it was never mine. And I can see you twisted in bedsheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine. 'Cause you were never mine. You're back beneath the sun, wishing I could write my name on it. What you call when you're back at school. I remember thinking I had you back when we're still changing for the better. Wanting was enough. For me, it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancelled plans. plans just in case you'd call and say, meet me behind the mall. So much summer love and saying us, 'cause you weren't mine to lose, you weren't mine to lose. Oh, 'cause you were never mine, never mine. But do you remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then canceled my plans just in case you'd call? Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall. Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then canceled my plans just in case you would call? Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall. Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car, and then canceled my plans just in case you'd call? Back when I was living for the hope of it all, 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 for the hope of it all. Powerful. No, but really, honestly, like, this is cool. Okay, cool. We're in pretty deep now. I think we only have like 6 more songs, I think. Okay, next song. This is me trying. That should be about me. I've been having a hard time adjusting. I had the shiniest wheels. Now they're rusting. I didn't know if you'd care if I came back. I have a lot of regrets about that. Pulled the car off the road to the lookout. Could have followed my fears all the way down, and maybe I don't quite know what to say. But I'm here in your doorway. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. They told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all of my potential. And my words shoot to kill when I'm mad. I have a lot of regrets about that. Oh, so ahead of the curve. The curve became a sphere. Fell behind my classmates, and I ended up here, pouring out my heart to a stranger, but it didn't pour the whiskey. And it's hard to be at a party when I feel like an open wound. It's hard to be anywhere these days when all I want is you. You're a flashback in a film reel on the screen in my town. And I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. And maybe I don't quite know what to say. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. At least I'm trying. Okay, that's a sad one. I mean, they're all pretty darn emotional, but like, I don't know. That one was sad to me. Okay, illicit affairs. Make sure nobody sees you leave. Hood over your head, keep your eyes down. Tell your friends you're out for a run. You'll be flushed when you return. Take the road less traveled by. Tell yourself you can always stop. We started in beautiful rooms, ends with meetings in parking lots. Okay, and that's the thing about illicit affairs and clandestine meetings and longing stares. It's born from just one single glance, but it dies and it dies and it dies a million little times. Leave the perfume on the shelf that you picked out just for him, so you leave no trace behind, like you don't even exist. Take the words for what they are, a dwindling mercurial high, a drug that only worked the first few hundred times. And you want to scream, don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this godforsaken mess that you made me. You showed me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby. Look at this idiotic fool that you made me. You taught me a secret language, and I can't speak with anyone else. I knew no damn well, for you, I would ruin myself a million little times. Ooh, I really don't pay attention, honestly, to like lyrics the first time I hear a song. It's mostly just about whether I like the way it sounds. So, I'm honestly kind of new to lots of this. Okay. Invisible string. Green was the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park. I used to think I would meet somebody there. Teal was the color of your shirt when you were 16 at the yogurt shop. Ooh, yogurt sounds pretty good. Sorry. You used to work to make a little money. Time promises gave me no signs? Why the clues I didn't see? And is it just so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string tying you to me? Oh, 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 oh. Bad was the blood, oh, bad blood. Bad was the blood of the song in the cab. On your first trip to LA, you ate at my favorite spot for dinner. Bold was the waitress on our 3-year trip, getting lunch down by the lakes. She said I looked like an American singer. A string that pulled me out of all the wrong arms, right into the dive bar. Something wrapped all of my past mistakes in barbed wire, chains around my demons. Wool to brave the seasons, one single thread of gold tied to me. Gold was the steel of my axe to grind for the boys who broke my heart. Now I send their babies presents. Gold was the color of the leaves. When I showed you around Centennial Park, hell was the journey, but it brought me to heaven. Wow. Wow. Sorry. Okay, so we are now on Mad Woman. What did you think I'd say to that? Does a scorpion sting when fighting back? They strike to kill, and you know I will. You know I will. What do you sing on your drive home? Do you see my face in the neighbor's lawn? Does she smile? Every time you call me crazy, I get more crazy. What about that? And when you say I seem angry, I get more angry. And there's nothing like Mad Woman. What a shame she went mad. No one likes a mad woman. You made her like that. And you'll poke that bear till her claws come out. And you find something to wrap your nose around. And there's nothing like a mad woman. Now I breathe the flames each time I talk. My cannons all firing at your yacht. They say move on, but you know I won't. A woman likes hunting witches too. Doing your dirtiest work for you. It's obvious that wanting me dead, it has really brought you two together. Every time you call me crazy, I get more crazy. What about that? And when you say I seem angry, I get more angry. I'm taking my time, because you took everything from me. Watching you climb over people like me. The master of spin has a couple of side flings. Good wives always know. She should be mad, she should be scathing like me. But no one likes a mad woman. What a shame she went mad. You made her like that. Yeah, Taylor. Okay, we are now officially on the last 4 songs. Here we go. Epiphany. Keep your helmet. Keep your life, son. Just a flesh wound. Here's your rifle. Crawling up the beaches now. Sir, I think he's bleeding out. And some things you just can't speak about. With you I serve. With you I fall down. Watch you breathe in. Watch you breathe out. Something med school did not cover. Someone's daughter. Someone's mother. Holds your hands through plastic now. Dog, I think she's crashing out. And some things you just can't speak about. Only 20 minutes to sleep. But you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of real relief. To make some sense of what you've seen. With you I serve. With you I fall down. Watch you breathe in. Watch you breathing out. With you I serve. With you I fall down. Watch you breathe in. Watch you breathing out. Only 20 minutes to sleep. But you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you've seen. Wow, that was pretty short on lyrics for that one. We are now on Betty. Betty, I won't make assumptions and why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's because of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard when you passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says. Most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you tell me to go? Or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17. I don't know any walking home on broken cobblestones, just thinking of you. When she pulled up like a figment of my worst intentions, she said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights. Okay, never mind. I was going somewhere else with this. Okay. Those days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long. Betty, I'm here on your doorstep. And I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in. Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again. The only thing I want to do is make it up to you, so I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all your stupid friends? If you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed of? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17. I didn't know anything, but I know I miss you. I don't know. I have to think about that one. That one got me. Okay. Second to last song. Peace. Our coming of age has come and gone. Suddenly this summer, it's clear. I never had the courage of my convictions. As long as danger is near you, and it's just around the corner, darling, because it lives in me. No, I could never give you peace, but I'm a fire, and I'll keep your brittle heart warm. In your cascade ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you got a friend in me. Would it be enough I could never give you peace? Your integrity makes me seem small. You paint dreamscapes on the wall. I talk with my friends. It's like I'm wasting your honor. And you know that I'd swing with you for the fences, sit with you in the trenches, give you my wild, give you a child, give you the silence that only comes when two people understand each other. Family that I chose, now that I see your brother as my brother, is it enough? But there's robbers to the east, clowns to the west. I'd give you my sunshine, you'd give me your best. But the rain is always gonna come if you're standing with me. Rain on me, reverence. But I'm a fire, and I'll keep your brittle heart warm if you cascade ocean wave blues come. All these people think love's for show, but I would die for you in secret. The devil's in the details, but you've got a friend in me. Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Would it be enough if I could never give you peace? And would it be enough if I could never give you peace? Okay, cool, y'all. We have made it to the very last song on this album, Hoax. My only one, my smoking gun, my eclipsed sun. This has broken me down. My twisted knife, my sleepless night, my windless fight. This has frozen my ground. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless loves are the only hoax I believe in. Don't want no other shade of blue but you. No other sadness in the world would do. My best laid plan, your slate of hand, my burial land, I am ash from your fire. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hoax I believe in. Don't you want no other shade of blue but you? No other sadness in the world would do. You know I left a part of me back in New York. Oh, welcome to New York. You knew the hero died, so what's the movie for you? You know where it's underneath my scars from when they pulled me apart. You knew the password, so I let you in the door. You knew you won, so what's the point of keeping score? For when they pulled me apart. But what did you do was just as dark. Darling, this was just as hard as when they pulled me apart. My only one, my kingdom come undone, my broken drum, you have beaten my heart. Don't want no other shade of blue but you, no other sadness in the world would do. We have made it to the end of the album. It was pretty long, it was like 16 songs, I believe. It was really cool though, I do really like the album. It is different from everything so far she's released. I'm excited to see how things come along with it. But anyways guys, guys so much for watching, and alright, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.